Let's start your investment journey.
Hi and welcome to another edition of our weekly market outlook report for the week starting Monday the 15th of February. We have a busy week ahead of us, which starts with slow economic calendar on Monday. This is a shorter trading week with US markets being closed for President's Day holiday on Monday. However, Japanese preliminary GDP and Eurozone industrial production data will be closely watched. On Tuesday, we should be on the lookout for China and Japan trade balance data. Also, Eurozone ZEW economic sentiment survey and preliminary GDP for Q4 figures. Going forward, UK and Canada consumer price index figures, US retail sales data and FOMC minutes are published on Wednesday. On Thursday, the main point of interest is reserved for Australian unemployment figures, ECB monetary policy meeting accounts and US jobless claims data in addition to US crude oil inventories. The week will finish on Friday with Australia, UK and Canada retail sales data that will be followed in the afternoon with Eurozone, UK and US preliminary manufacturing and services PMI figures. Now, let's take a look at few markets. Let's start with the DAX or German 30. In end of day time frame, this appears to be a sideways consolidation and basically a retest of this breakout area and now another breakout above this current consolidation. Key trading level going forward is at 14,000. So as long as 14,000, nice and round number, holds, bulls are in charge, potentially opening the way for the extension of this breakout to the upside, targeting current swing highs at 14,130, 50, 14,200. Breakout and end of day close above that level could open the way for the spike higher, and resistance above that is complete guesswork because it would signify a new all-time high. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower, consolidation and a loss of 14,000, a retest of that level from underneath as a newly found resistance, that could open the way for the continuation of this sideways move and retest of additional downside supports at the cluster of these two previous lows at 13,920, followed by 13,850, 13,700 to the downside. This is Dow Jones or Wall Street Index. We saw an impulsive move higher, consolidation, another impulsive move higher, and this was another consolidation here. If I show you this in end of day time frame, plenty of these candles from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would signify indecision. They are basically dodges with wicks on either side or pause in this bullish uptrend. We had a Chinese Lunar New Year celebration, so some Asian markets were closed on Friday. We also have US markets closed on Monday for President's Day, so liquidity should be low. But this does appear to be a breakout, and this breakout happens in the last couple of trading hours of Friday. Key trading level going forward is at 31,350. So as long as that level holds, this appears to be sideways consolidation in the same way as we got it here, potentially opening the way for the extension to the upside. I know markets are overextended on the upside. They appear to be like that, but bulls are in charge, potentially opening the way for the retest of these current swing highs at 31,540. Breakout above that level could open the way for the spike higher and retest of some additional resistances, which are complete guesswork at the moment because they could be centered around round numbers of 31,600, 700, 800. Some analysts are pointing to even 32,000 on the upside. Alternative scenario would be if we see a consolidation and a pullback and an end of day close below 31,350, a retest of that level from underneath that could possibly signify a more complex consolidation here, targeting additional support to the downside at 31,250, 31,200, possibly even 31,000 even to the downside. Euro dollar appears to be a breaking out higher. This is a pullback to a daily previous swing high, and we saw a rally subsequently. I'm also looking at this from the trend breakout. So if I connect this sequence of the lower highs, this is breakout and a retest. Key trading level for euro dollar is at 1.21. As long as 1.21 holds, and we see a rally higher, gradual move higher and breakout above these current swing highs at 121.80, that could open the way for the extension to the upside, and then all of this will become a sideways consolidation. People who are trading this type of pattern, they will take the widest point of this consolidation and extend it to the upside in a symmetrical projected price action move, targeting 122, 122.50, 123, 123.50 on the upside. Alternatively, if we see a gradual move lower and a loss of these current lows, this swing low here and this cluster of the highs at 120.50, that would negate the bullish scenario, potentially opening the way for a deeper corrective move to the downside, targeting 120, possibly even 119.60, 119.50. Cable in end of day time frame appears to be more bullish than euro dollar. Cable is supported by rising multiple moving averages, 20, 50 and 200. It's also supported by a number of rising support trend lines, and the price action is creating the structure of higher lows and higher highs. So this was the previous consolidation at 137.50, breakout, a retest of that level. That's the key level to watch. As long as 137.50 holds, bulls are in charge, potentially opening the way for the extension to the upside, targeting 139, 140, 140.60 on the upside. Alternatively, if we see a dip lower and an end of day close below 137.50, that could open the way for a corrective pullback lower, targeting this rising support trend line at 136.70, 136.60, and possibly even 50 period moving average at 136.20 at this point in time. Dollar Japanese yen, this appears to be a bullish breakout here in daily time frame. This looks like inverse head and shoulder pattern, and this looks like a breakout and then retest of that previous resistance, and also the neckline of this inverse head and shoulder pattern. Breakout, now retest. Key trading level going forward is at 104.50, 104.40 to the downside. As long as that level holds and we see a gradual move higher, breakout and end of day close above these current swing highs at 105.60, that could signify the possibility of an extended move higher towards 106, possibly even 107. Alternatively, if we see further US dollar weakness, therefore Japanese yen strength, and a push lower and a loss of 104.40, retest of that level from underneath as a newly found resistance, in particular loss of this rising support trend line here that we can draw by connecting the sequence of the higher lows, that could open the way for more corrective pullback lower, targeting 104, 103.50, 103 to the downside. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, stay safe and happy trading. Bye for now.
Let's start your investment journey.